Both runners are ready up. Hello, race fans. Welcome back. We're back with the first elimination race of this tournament. Joining me in the commentators booth is Ace Trainer Book, and I'm Pebble Possum. How are you doing, Brooke?
I'm doing good. I decided to join comms literally 5 minutes ago.
So tonight we've got fairly challenging scene. We've got the M3 flag, which, for those who don't know, is in addition to the usual scrambling of enemy stats, they're going to have random sprites as well. So it's going to be really hard to tell what things are until you actually get into a fight with them and they start hitting you. And hopefully they don't hit you in a bad way. And then we also have shortened skips. So every skip that they find will only go 2 floors instead of the usual up to 5. And
I don't think I've actually played with the short skip flag before.
Yeah, they just added it to the allowable flags for the AC tournament this year. It was never in past AC tournaments. Alright, Attack Slug finding some skip items right away. We got a protein drink and a wet towel. You know, Static finds the Delam save point with the heal is one of the best rooms to find. It's usually better to find much deeper in the cave, so you have kind of a base to work from.
It could be nice if we find a skip from here, though.
Yeah, if we find a skip from here, it could be real good, but as long as it's close. And Attack Slug has found the pizza number. She can call for pizza, which is another skip item. Also, large pizza is just a nice healing item to have in Gyga's fight. So in StaticPulse, we see he's fighting what looks like 2 pokies. It's actually something else.
Yeah, those are crows. One of them just stole an egg, or tried to steal it.
So yeah, you gotta figure out what these enemies are by their battle messages, and that's really your only clue.
Yeah, there are a few other clues, like if you see a really big group of enemies, then there's only a few things that can be, but...
Yeah, things that come in 6-packs.
Yeah, usually you have to pay attention to the actual attacks that they're using, because Earthbound has quite a lot of those.
Yeah. And normally this flag kind of makes it hard to tell what floor you're on if you take a skip. You know, skips are only going to be 2 floors this seed, so that's not going to be quite as much of an issue. It's just going to be a matter of, you know, not running into a mook and not realizing it until before you get diamondized.
Yeah, the only thing to keep track of is whether a skip's forwards or backwards, really, which shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah. Like it's the constipated nemesis.
Yeah, I saw that. That's a good name.
That is a good name. I liked in my last race. I fought both Frank and Car Painter, like their natural places. They were the defunct gangster and the defunct fanatic. It's like it's a little on the nose.
Nice.
Alright, Slug finding the pencil eraser skip room does not have a pencil eraser yet.
Yeah, the pencil eraser's quite hard to find. You can't buy it, so you just have to randomly find it.
If you do find it, though, it's usable in 3 different places, though, so it's probably the best skip item to find.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, and Slug is first to find the first floor boss. We'll see who... actually, we won't see who it is. We'll have to feel out who it is in a moment. First, we're fighting what are probably some punks.
I don't know if you can get 2 of the same punk.
I mean, I don't know what else these would be, though.
It used a biting attack, I think. I think that might be like a cop and 2 dogs, maybe?
Or maybe like 2 ants and a mouse, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the enemy groups well enough. So when we fight this boss, one clue we have is whether it's a boss swirl or a normal swirl. We can tell at least what type of enemy it is.
Oh, that's a little bit of tech I wasn't aware of. Okay, that looks like a
So
boss
this is a
swirl to me.
regular enemy.
Oh wait,
I
that's a
think.
regular swirl. Okay.
Oh, so that's
Kind of
the
looks like
shack
the
fight.
Titanic ant.
Yeah,
It's a shack
that's
fight?
shack fight.
Okay.
Because you've got the constipated nemesis in front.
You're right, yeah.
Our good friend.
Yeah, so this M3 flag is quite the puzzle. It's very enjoyable, like trying to figure out what things are this way. I like this flag a lot. I think runners chose well in running this flag over No Paula, which is another option. Probably the worst flag.
I kind of like No Paula. It's awful, but I do like it.
I mean, at least you can agree that it's awful.
Yeah.
Alright,
It's awful in a fun way. Yeah, Static found a skip to floor 3. It was right next to the boss, a protein drink skip.
Yeah, okay, so because of the flags, we know for sure that Static is on 3. I don't know if Temple is listening to comms or not.
Okay, guess it makes our job a bit easier.
Slug enters floor 2.
I can't quite tell what these moles are, but they're zombies, so they're freeze resistant. Really lucky thunder luck there.
I'm gonna at Temple in chat. You know, Static is in the Forsyth department store and is going to do a bit of shopping with the limited amount of money he has at this point. Hoping to find some skip items, probably. Getting us some weapons, smart. Paula and Jeff have pretty atrocious offense early on if they're completely unarmed.
Yeah, I still think it's not going to be great with these items.
Yeah, it's an improvement. You get a much bigger improvement than Ness does with the cracked bat.
Yeah.
And Plastics Enjoyer subbing in chat, thank you.
I didn't see much in the way of skip items in those shops, which is normally what I'm looking for there.
Yeah.
There's a couple more to check, but...
A weapon is nice, but usually you're checking these lists for skip items, especially these food stands down on the second floor. There's a skip sandwich and a picnic lunch. Can't afford both, unfortunately.
I think you got a picnic lunch upstairs, maybe? I think I saw that.
You know, Slug is trudging through some sewer water. Sewer rooms, one of the most hated in Ancient Cave. Because you gotta trudge through all this gunk while you're probably getting jumped by diamonds that you can't do anything about. Okay, we got a boss list. We got Nightmare on 5, Dog on 8, and I saw Electrospectre on 7. So kind of a gnarly seed. Our runner's gonna be wanting to try to skip past those. Gonna be a little harder with the short skip flag, but those floors are fairly far apart, 5 and 8. So they can do some walking between like 6 and 7 and 8 if they need to.
Yeah. Yeah, Static finding a skip there, but not wanting to take the one way.
Also finding pizza skip. Static could not find the pizza number, I don't believe. I think only Attack Slug has the pizza number.
Yeah, well that skip went back to 1. It was the same room as the protein drink skip.
Ah, true. Okay. So then yes, that was so that pizza number can still come in handy for the large pizza, if if she chooses to, or it's a little complicated to actually get a large pizza in time because the pizza man is slow. So you gotta like do a reset, and then you gotta make sure you do it in a place where the pizza man can actually reach you. It's a good strat if you can deal with the jank of it.
Yeah, yeah. You just need a big enough room that he can come in from off screen. And then there's a few rooms that he just refuses to go to, I think.
Slug drinking some tea in a tent, healing up. Static did a reset. Did he take that that one-way skip?
Yeah, he did, and the enemies there were running away from him, so probably low level.
Yeah, reasonable assumption. 4 or 5 enemies would not be running. Alright. Slug making her way through South Monette. A good room to have on a low-level floor, just because you know if you're running into it later, because it's kind of a long hallway with a lot of spawn plates in it.
Yeah, she's benefiting quite a lot from having beaten the floor 1 boss. There's a lot of like the slugs, I think, and slugs, mice, and ants that are running away from her. So
yeah,
she's
so
not
that will
having to
definitely
take
help
too
her.
many annoying fights.
That'll help her navigate this floor. Hopefully catch up to Static. Slug getting a red swirl. From something non-threatening, at least.
Oh, she got a king banana. That's a nice one to find as well.
Yeah, good skip item. It's nice in that. Oh, there's the pencil eraser. She could go back to 1 and take the pencil eraser skip if she can find her way back.
Yeah, I mean, she spent quite a lot of time on floor 2, so I think she'll just keep going.
Yeah, it may not be worth the time finding her way back because she knows that that skip can only be to 3.
Yeah.
But it can come in handy later as well because there's still 2 pencil eraser skips left. The bulbous dragon. Actually, kind of a appropriate name.
The freaky worshipper's a pretty good one as well.
Yeah. So Slug has found the picnic lunch skip sandwich room on 2, so Static is not going to be making use of those skip items, or at least if he does find that skip room, he'll find it from the other side, and it's going to be a waste of time for him. Sandlot Bat and Crystal Charm are some pretty good finds. Crystal Charm can definitely help Jeff with some rocket damage.
Yeah. I actually quite like putting the Crystal Charm on Paula, just so that she outspeeds with freeze.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea too. That's I like that.
I mean, speed is just a good stat to have for anyone, really, so you really can't go too wrong.
Outspeeding is very strong. Not bad to have on a healer either, if Ness is decent speed. You could put it on Pooh as well if you can deal with him not having defense.
Yeah.
Which generally is, you're stuck with him not having defense anyway once you're deep enough in the cave.
Yeah,
And this
Pooh
looks
just
like
tends to have really low defense.
this is either a mini barf or a stinky little pile. I don't think mini barf can be on floor 3 or not.
No, that's a clumsy robot.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. I did forget the M3 flag. So yeah, this is clumsy. And got hit with a bomb, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, a missile.
I think Static remembered that it was clumsy because he just went straight to using Thunder to try and get rid of that shield. I completely forgot.
Yeah, he did kind of go through the first part of that boss list really fast. It was hard to see. I only saw the Nightmare and the Spectre and the dog. So he must not have paralysis on Ness yet, because that would make this fight free. Yeah, checking the assist just to be sure.
Yeah. It's not taking a huge amount of damage from freeze, so I don't know.
Ooh, we're going on
I don't know
mirror
if he's gonna get
strats.
through.
Mirror strats on clumsy is that's pretty.
It's interesting.
I mean, it's better than hitting for 1, but not by much.
Yeah, clumsy does not attack very often.
And Jeff is Prey Kid, so we can't even go for Dazzling Light anymore. This is miserable. If I were Static, I would, and if I were in his shoes, I would be thinking about resetting right about now, because this fight is gonna drag, and you're probably not winning it anyway.
Yeah, he did get the mirror off, but
yeah,
who knows
but
if it's gonna do anything.
yeah, I mean, Pooh just might be eating bologna sandwiches.
Yeah, he's just gonna auto it out now and hope that clumsy never does anything again. Oh, he still has some water.
Yeah, get some thunder off, I guess. Since freeze isn't doing anything, that might be the way to go. Yeah. No luck.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes Ness.
Yeah, Ness just crit for 4 damage, so I don't think it's happening.
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Yeah.
So
Clumsy and Vanilla has quite a lot of HP, and I think Static's only done like a few hundred, maybe.
Yeah. So that's a bit of a break for Slug. She got a few minutes to try to catch up. She is still on 2. Static also now needs to find a restore.
Yeah, we know where 1 is back on floor 1, but that's quite a way away from here.
Oh, there's that pencil eraser skip. So it connects to the Forsyth department store. Static reset. Smart. Yeah, okay. I agree with this.
Yeah, I like
reset
that,
to get your kids back. Alright, and Slug has found the end of 2, so our runners will both be on 3 shortly. Static has a bit of a exploration edge still. But Slug's probably doing a little better on levels right now. I don't know, I'm not sure. Actually, no, I think they're about the same.
Yeah, Slug got a bit tricked there, I think. Because this enemy sprite was also the same as the attack slugs, I think. But this is not an attack slug, it turns out.
Yeah, a single slug would be, even for a low floor boss, that would be really easy. Whatever it was, it's down. Let's see if Slug finds one of those hitmen on 3 that Static found earlier so we can figure out what that was.
Yeah. And hopefully she reads it a bit slower.
Yeah. Should might grind for paralysis, knowing that Clumsy is ahead too.
Not gonna take the hieroglyph fight, it looks like.
I would take it. It's like three-quarters of a mole's worth of XP.
Yeah. Unless
A
she
robot
wants
at
to
this
save
stage.
first.
Yeah, a robot at this stage I might skip, but I would take the hieroglyph. Yeah, Static is still avoiding fights. I would be trying to get paralysis right now, especially since he's fairly close to 14 right now. Because that's really the only reliable way to deal with Clumsy.
I mean, without like super bombs or a lot more health,
Yeah.
paralysis is just a nice, easy answer to the fight.
Yeah, can still take a while to beat him up, but I mean, at least you know it's going to end in your favor.
Yeah. Auto fighting while the boss is paralyzed or something is pretty quick as well. The turns go by nice and fast.
Yeah, it still takes a minute if it's like a 50 of them, but. Slug finds giant step.
Oh, there's paralysis for Static.
Okay.
I think he might have got that a bit early. I don't know.
Maybe. I know he was close to. I think he was 12 before that fight.
Oh, maybe it is just on 14 then.
So giant step is in a sewer room, which can be unfortunate if because that would be backwards for that would Static would have to trudge through the sewer probably to get to that restore. So it's good that he reset. Okay, I think this is the same sewer room.
Maybe? I can never tell the sewer rooms apart.
Yeah,
Yeah, they might be in the same room. Oh yeah, this is the same room,
yeah. Okay, so our runners have caught up, or well, Attack Slug has caught up to Static, I should say. But they are high-fiving in the same room right now. They don't know it.
Yeah, I don't know if Slug has paralysis yet. Oh, she has to, like her. Just looking at her kid's HPs, like, I think she is like a level or so above Static at this point.
Yeah, so this race is once again a dead heat.
Yeah, the big advantage that Static has at the moment is that he knows where Clumsy is.
Yeah.
But I think Slug is heading the right way.
Static also knows who Clumsy is.
Oh yeah, Slug hasn't even checked a hint yet.
Yeah, I imagine there were a couple hitmen. I imagine she'll come across one of them. Though I think actually the one was
paralysis.
Okay, so she is prepared for Clumsy if she comes across it.
Yeah, if she comes across it and figures out that it's Clumsy Robot.
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard to figure out as Clumsy when it starts, dropping bolts and eating bologna sandwiches. It's pretty obvious who it is.
Yeah.
Alright, Static going back into a Clumsy fight. So we will have a slight edge again. Though it's gonna be, who knows how long this fight will take.
Hopefully that Magnum air gun that he got might actually put in some work.
Yeah. Though he can't smash with it.
Yeah.
Getting some thunders in.
Oh no.
Oh, it got mirrored paralysis.
Yeah. I
forgot that mirror works that way.
Yeah. I've definitely made that mistake multiple times.
Is Paula gonna stay paralyzed after the fight too then?
I think so.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, Slug did find the list and I was not looking.
Floor 2 is an abstract art.
Okay. That's why I couldn't tell. It's not really an enemy I think about ever.
It's not a very unique enemy in terms of what it does either.
Yeah. So Slug knows it's a dog seed. She knows it's a nightmare seed. She'll be looking for those skips now for sure.
Yeah, and that gun that Static has is not doing work. Jeff is still hitting for 1 damage.
Yeah, pretty much have to hope Ness smashes for more than 1. He does have a BBR, or yeah, that BBR is not going to hit though, because it's clumsy as fast.
Yeah, you either just have to auto it out for 3 damage a turn, or pray, I guess.
Oh, paralysis did get cured somehow.
Yeah, Mirror actually wears off after a while, so apparently that made the status go back.
Huh. You don't see mirror strats that often, so it's we're a little unfamiliar with like the intricacies, I guess.
Yeah, and especially like Mirror, and then I think it's like 20 turns or something that it takes to wear off, 10 or 20 or something.
Yeah, I do like Mirror as a backup strat on Cave though. I think it can be used. I used it actually in my race on versus Lantro against the first Robot after the BBR failed to kill, and it turned out to be freeze resistant.
Yeah, I mean sometimes there is just nothing else you can really do, so
yeah,
may as well go for it.
In the Cave, I think everything gets an extra up to 50% mirror chance. So pretty much everything, it's always possible to mirror it. It's a good option against dogs sometimes, so you can try to diamond bite the dog.
Yeah. Slug found some BBRs at the Foreside Junk Shop, which is...
Oh, nice.
That's a nice find.
Slug is now in the department store.
She is heading away from the boss, though.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
She doesn't know that, but this is where Static came onto the floor.
And Static is finally through the clumsy fight, and we'll be moving on to 4. So Static with the lead again. Oh, we got some jamming music here. I have his actual stream pulled up, so I can hear.
Oh.
Got a little bat upgrade. Nothing major.
Okay, yeah, that is some jamming music. I had to open it and see what it was.
Yeah, I pull up the runner streams just so I can hear the music and so I can tell if they're on the same floor or not. Slug has gone back to 1.
Yeah, I think this... She's just resetting.
Yeah. Oh, I bet she found the pick a lunch skip sandwich or the pizza skips.
Yeah. I think we found quite a lot of skips early in the cave, so there might not be that many left for later on.
Yeah, that is unfortunate in a dog seed and a nightmare seed.
maybe that just happens in these short skip seeds because there are only so many skips and they all only go 2 floors, so...
Part of how the flag and the cave generation works, maybe.
Ooh, that's a good find for Static.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid bat. Upper mid-tier bat.
Yeah, it's actually lower than I remembered, because I don't know the late game weapons very well.
Yeah, Hall of Fame bat, it sounds really good, but then you got Ultimate and Magic Hand and Legendary bat and the Gutsy bat ahead of it. So it's
Yeah.
a solid bat, but it's like 5th or 6th.
Yeah, I think Ultimate, Legendary, and Hall of Fame are all the same bat in my head, and they're really not. They just all sound the same to me.
Yeah, if you were just hearing those names and you had no idea, if you'd never played Earthbound before, you'd be hard pressed to try to sort them in order of power. Okay, yeah, it's the 5th bat.
Yeah, it's not a super endgame one, but it will take care of things on floor 4.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, we know that this is back to floor 2 for Static, this skip.
He's gonna waste a little time here. Yeah, well, this was the skip sandwich and picnic lunch skip.
Yeah, and Slugs found her way back to 1 through the skip that Static found.
She has the pizza number. Is she gonna try to order a pizza, I wonder?
Well, she knows that both of those go to floor 3.
Oh, yeah. Well, does she? Does she know that the pizza doesn't go to 5?
No, because it's like the entrance to the room is floor 3, so both of... Wait. Or is it the other way? I don't know. I think they both go to 3.
I mean, we do know that they're both to 1, but I think it's possible that, from Slug's perspective, that it might go to 5. Okay, she is not interacting with the phone.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
We're not doing pizza strats.
Yeah, Static knew that from the direction he took that it was both. Oh no, I don't know. I've forgotten what the room looks like at this point.
Yeah, actually, maybe it is to 5, because if Static came from 1 to 3 through the door from the backside, that could be a double skip if you had both items. Here's the wet towel skip. And the other pizza skip. Okay, this is new music.
So that should be floor 6.
Was this our house?
In the middle of our street, yeah.
Yes.
Or on the edge of Onat.
Yeah, it'd be funny if you took if you bought the house skip and then got our house on the other side of it. In the middle of Onat. Except it's not in the middle, it's on the cliff. Here's the signed banana skip, which we don't have.
It's a really annoying place for Static to get stuck.
Yeah. Okay, does successfully despawn.
I really hate like door despawning and stuff in Ancient Cave because you don't know what percentage the spawn plates are. Sometimes they are just really high.
Yeah, but you are sometimes stuck doing it when you know the fight's. You can be pretty sure that however long it takes to despawn, it's not going to be as long as the actual fight's going to be. But it feels real bad.
Yeah, and I mean, knowing that there's a floor 6 enemies, and there were quite a lot of them, I would not want to be taking that.
Does not remember it's clumsy. Because we're going for freezes. Alright, now she remembers. Okay. Gonna go for Thunder. She's already put 2 freezes in at this point. I would just throw another Alpha. Bad Thunder luck. Okay, there we go. Alright.
Yeah.
But now Paula's out of PP. Pooh can put some freezes in. Yeah, freeze is still effective. Though clumsy is tanky, this might come down to auto fight bashes anyway.
Yeah, Jeff not getting any experience from this kind of sucks because he's the prey kid.
Yeah, there's like so many floors left though. He will catch up.
Yeah, I suppose it's not that much.
Yeah, it's not nearly as much of a bummer as, like, you know, getting diamondized right before the dog goes down.
Yeah. Slug's drinking some water instead of bashing out. Just wants to get it done a little faster.
Yeah. I'm gonna add temple again so we update static to being on 6.
Yeah. That's really weird with the butterflies. Like, I think an enemy's randomized into the butterfly sprite, but it still heals your PP.
What? Wait, what happened? I missed it.
Oh, on Static's screen there are magic butterflies, but it actually starts a fight, and he's been insta-winning them, so I don't know what enemy they are, but then it does actually heal him afterwards.
That's really funny. I didn't know that would happen.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of jank is going on under the hood there, but it's Earthbound.
Sure is. Alright, we got a cow that is actually a mole. That is actually a rat.
It's some kind of creature.
No, it is actually a 3rd strongest mole. It's gonna be some good experience for Slug. Sucks that once again Jeff is missing out on it. But
it's kind of tanky for a mole. Usually those go down really quickly, but
yeah, sometimes they roll a little tanky.
Yeah.
Hype room on 6 is not super hype. Getting some decent items. PSI Caramel and Piggy Jelly are worth holding on to.
Yeah, large pizza as well.
Yeah,
Night
large
pendant's
pizza.
Nice.
Yeah, Static did not find the pizza number, so having a large pizza from a box is very helpful. He'll probably be holding on to that for Gygus.
Yeah, it means that he should survive a first turn beta.
Some flame pendants. That'll help with dog if we have to fight it.
Yeah, it helps with grinding if you end up grinding on like fire spring enemies as well.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure that we'll need grinding by that point with the short skips, but who knows?
Yeah, look at the butterfly on static screen.
Wow, I love that. That's beautiful.
Yeah. So I don't know, is like the healing thing tied to the overworld sprite?
It must be, and it must be.
It's a very Earthbound way of doing it.
Yeah. I wonder if it would still happen if it wasn't an auto win, like you would exit the fight and then it would get the PP. Or if that's strictly because Static is auto winning.
Slug's found a skip onto either 2 or 6. She's gonna check the hint man.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Or she might have figured out that this is 6 already.
I mean, you can't rely on the shop list. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, she's on 6.
I mean, she's been on floor 2, I think, so if she remembers the music.
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear the music. That's the same.
It depends. I mean, I'm actually really bad at remembering which songs I've heard. Some of them just sound the same to me.
I mean, Static's still on 6, so that makes it easy.
Oh, yeah. I don't have both of their streams open, so...
Yeah, I have a multi-stream up. I can send you the multi-stream link if you want.
That's okay.
Okay. Sheriff's Band, good defense. Yeah, the Sheriff's Band and like the Pixie's Bracelet, they show up on lower floors than you'd expect. Because they are worth less, and they also have, you know, hypnosis resistance, which means brain shock vulnerability. So they're actually not as good to find as a Diamond Band in the caves, though the defense is much appreciated.
I kind of want to look at like what uses hypnosis and brain shock, because I don't think many enemies use either of them, to be honest.
Yeah, there's only a couple things that use brain shock. I think the upgraded trees still use it.
Yeah.
I think that's the main thing. And I think Evil Eyes or something use brain shock Omega.
Yeah, that sounds right. I think more things probably use hypnosis.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if the other things that put you to sleep check hypnosis resistance. They probably do.
Yeah, I would say that brain shock is like a worse status ailment than hypnosis too, though.
Yeah, it doesn't go away, and it can really like completely ruin a fight for you if it goes badly.
Slug is in the BBR shop. I don't know if she bought a broken cannon as well or not.
I don't think so.
Alright.
There were super bombs there as well, but she doesn't really have the money for that.
Alright, she's found Shattered Man. So she'll be the first to 7. If this goes well, which it should. Shattered Man is not hard. You can paralyze him, make him free. Yeah.
Or just kill him.
Yeah. So Slug takes the lead onto 7. And she is going to hope that she finds another skip past that dog like she did past the Nightmare. Oh, speaking of skips, Tiny Ruby.
That could be 9.
And another one, I think we didn't hear 4 or 5 music, so I have no way of knowing. maybe we'll find out by items. Magic pudding, that could go either
That
way, I
doesn't
think.
really tell you anything.
Diamond band,
That
that's kind of
seems
looking
more
good.
5 than 9 to me.
Is it? I mean, you do find diamond bands on 9.
Do you?
Yeah,
I guess you do. Yeah.
Lucky coin. I think, yeah. I think this is 9.
That seems like 9. Oh yeah, you get the good bracelets earlier than the diamond band.
Yeah, I was just talking about this like 3 minutes ago. Sea pennant, yeah,
Okay,
for sure.
There we go.
So, big edge to slug. We'll see if Static finds that. If he makes a correct turn when he gets out of this floor.
Yeah.
But yeah, edge to slug right now. If she can hunt down Gygus and clutch it out.
Yeah, it was very soon after the floor 6 boss, so Static could get there pretty quickly as well.
Yeah, but if he turns the wrong way... Though, I imagine you would want to check that door first from where you come into that room. I like that we get teleported by the little puppy king.
That's such a good sprite.
Yeah. I love it when you get a puppy soft locked at the end of a scramble. You know, Static is wandering the desert, which I don't think we saw on Slug's side, so this is not the right place to be.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it links back around at some point, but this could be a big dead end.
Yeah, it's always painful when the desert's a dead end. 'Cause there's so much ground to cover. I suppose another way this could go, if Static finds a skip to 8. Oh, here we go, burger shop. We don't have burgers yet, though. Hopefully for Static, this shop over here does not have burgers. Oh, is he even gonna check it? No.
Yeah.
Oh, the ruler skip.
We've seen this room, but I don't know if we saw from behind the fresh egg skip or not. No, yeah, it was. Somebody found the back of the fresh egg skip. So we don't know where that goes.
I don't know why he didn't take it then.
Maybe he just really doesn't want to fight Dog. I mean, you know you're locking into it if you take a forward skip from this floor.
That's a very valid point with this flag. Yeah. I mean, you could walk backwards to 7 and then skip, but that's yeah, I would just go straight to 7.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a super bomb shop, though.
So they also sell burgers, which might be bad for Static.
Bombs and burgers.
And snakes.
Oh my.
That took me a second.
It was a bit of a stretch, so I understand. Right. Slug finding the goodnight bench room. She might grind a little here, especially with the caterpillar here. Oh, no, she's avoiding it. Another sea pendant. Actually, that caterpillar's not a caterpillar. That's right.
Yeah. It looks like it's still running away from her though, which
I wonder
don't
if
know
that's
if that's
also
part of the
tied to the sprite.
flag.
Yeah. Hard to say.
I think it works normally otherwise, but yeah, I don't know if caterpillars are special or something.
That is a very pink orb on Static's side. Oh, it's got a power shield.
It's the senior orb.
I guess when you get old, you get a power shield.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh, did Static take the skip?
Yeah, we're talking about.
Yeah,
He did take the
I
skip?
just started hearing different music, so
Okay.
he
So
might
that
be
would
on 8.
that would put him on 8. Yeah, I didn't hear it at first because it's quieter than Slug's music. But apparently this is Shadowgate. I don't know this one.
It's a good song.
Yeah. I had to mute Slug to listen to it.
Oh, I think, yeah, that's a mook on Slug's side.
Oof. A senior mook, I'm sure.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out what that was. She fought one earlier and it went okay, but this one decided to diamond dice.
Static has committed to fighting the dog then. I guess you don't know if your opponent has found a skip to 9 or not.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know if there even is a
If
skip
it even
to 9.
exists.
Yeah.
We saw so many early that he might be figuring that there aren't any skips left. But Slug did find one.
Yeah, he's healing at the tiny mushroom spring.
I had one of those. I think it was
those.
like Pokey's head from the helicopter.
Yeah, I love those random sprites in the sank rooms.
Yeah, Rainy Circle is the best. Static finding the one-way skip from the pyramid that he was in Dungeon Man earlier, so he knows it's. I mean, it can't be forwards anyway, but
yeah,
he definitely knows. It's a full heal though, so.
yeah, it sets your respawn there if you die as well, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, coming up on the 53-minute mark, this is where you start to wonder if your opponent's close to the end or not. You might figure with the short skip flag that they might be not quite there yet.
Yeah, I don't know how long, seeds with this flag take really. I kind of have an idea of a normal skip or normal skip's seed, but I don't know.
Yeah, this is new to the tournament, so no one really knows. Slug does have 2 pendants. I think she just wants to find Gygus and struggle through. She doesn't really have bombs or anything, but she could probably make it work if she finds him.
Yeah, I think she has like 1 bomb.
Yeah, so Static has an edge in preparedness, but he is much farther behind right now. With those bombs, he could probably make short work of Dog even, though. We're back in Moonside. Slug go through the hotel door earlier?
What was
Just
she
checking it
checked all
now.
of these?
Yeah, she's checked all of these. Was this one big dead end? It might have been.
Yeah, I mean, there's some 3-door rooms here, so might have just gone down the wrong way.
That's the worst, when you have a dead end through a major cluster like that.
Yeah. She did at
That's-
least find pendants out of it, so,
Yeah.
you know, there's that.
Yeah, not a total waste. Yeah, Static is probably gonna have to wander down there to find some pendants at some point. Horrid die. We're not hitting for much. And it's, I think that's, blue stinky breath. I don't know. Is that
It's
like a
mini
slimy
barf.
fire? Mini barf? Oh, right. That's
Yeah.
that's a fixed enemy. You're right. Sometimes
Yeah.
Possum Brain is a little possumy.
I mean, I think this flag just kind of messes with you like that. You get
does.
so used to like trying to figure out what the enemy is that you forget that you know
Oh.
exactly what it is.
There's Googie.
Yeah, and that was
Well-
pretty close to that fork that she took. So that detour for pendants was actually very necessary.
We're gonna set our
'Cause
mouse.
I don't think there was anything like on the other way.
I think she's gonna look for a save and then send it. Or is she just gonna send it? She's sending it.
I think she was
Figured-
thinking about a save, but yeah.
Yeah, I think she's maybe thinking, no, Static's gonna beat me. She doesn't know that Static is actually behind right now.
Yeah, behind and aiming to fight Carbon Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know, but I feel like this is probably a pretty good time to be starting a Gygus fight.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think she's got enough. I don't think it's gonna be an easy fight, but I think she's got enough. She's got
Yeah.
2 pendants. Paul is a little low on PP right now, but I think she can survive some turns. Ooh, the beta is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
the
and
BBRs
only
are
Static
working.
found the only Static found the large pizza, so she doesn't get the
Yeah.
heal off of that.
I mean, she could have ordered one, but
Yeah.
do we have a res? We don't. Alright, so beta's unfortunate. We'll see if she can clutch this out. Ooh, freeze resistant.
Oh, that sucks. Static's
Pharaoh's
found
curse.
Carbon Dog.
We could use the Pharaoh's Curse, maybe. I do have to correct myself. On a previous race, I said the Pharaoh's Curse is reusable. It is not. It is just the Viper.
Yeah. she does have a secret herb, but I don't know if that's her only revive. It kind of sucks to rely on.
Yeah, what is Jeff's max HP, I wonder? Oh, but
I
Jeff
don't
is
think
great
it's
kid.
particularly high.
She has to bring him back at some point.
Yeah.
Ooh.
She might be waiting till phase 2 to do that, when he's not just gonna get rocking straight away.
I mean, you could like commit a full turn to it if you figure out what order your kids are going to go in. You herb, heal, and shield in the same turn.
Yeah, that looks like it went Polar, then Ness, then Pooh, but I mean, who knows if that's consistent?
Yeah, that's the hard thing about Earthbound is it's like what, a 50% roll each turn to speed.
Yeah. Static's
Static
fighting
is found.
Carbon Dog, and it's actually Carbon Dog.
I mean, that can happen. Okay, we have revived Jeff. Doing a shield alpha.
Yeah. And she should be able to get the heal off before he dies.
That hit for really low damage. Okay. So we got some truffles.
Looks like 135 is max, which is like not amazing.
No, that's actually quite scary for not having a Franklin badge.
Yeah, that's to the point where a single Thunder can roll that high.
Yeah, I try not to go into Gygas with less than 150. If I don't have the badge.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Static is onto Diamond Dog, or this Petunia.
Diamond Petunia. Or Flower Dog.
The cheerful Rafflesia.
I've never heard of a Rafflesia.
Is that the really stinky one?
Maybe that's why I haven't heard of it. I just know it as a corpse flower.
It seems like it's going okay.
Oh, we threw the Pharaoh's Curse. I don't know if it hit.
Yeah.
Do we have damage
I think
left?
it's random who it hits as well, so...
Yeah.
I think Gygas isn't poisoned, so I think it did hit Pokey. If she did use
Miss too,
it.
can it? Oh, heaven running oh my gosh, we are fully brain shocked. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay.
Those were some nice confusions, just hitting each other for 1 damage to get knocked out of confusion.
Round of prey strats. Oof.
And that's Carbon Dog down. Everyone made it through it except for Pooh.
Alright, so Static is on to 9. So this race just got closer because Slug is kind of on the struggle bus. She is struggling, or sluggling, as you might say. You might say, I wouldn't.
Would I?
I don't know.
I don't think I would.
But Static, did you see how many bombs Static has left?
I didn't. I think he was using them, so he might not have too many left.
Yeah, if he does have some left, those will definitely help with this freeze-resistant Pokey. Oh my god, everybody's asleep now too. Oof.
Yeah, I don't know. I
mean,
don't
Slug
really
is
know
getting-
what else Slug can do from here.
I mean, Slug is getting damage in from the brain shock on Gygas. But
Yeah.
it is very slow.
Yeah. The thing is, if Gygas rocking betas himself and it reflects onto Jeff, it's just over. I don't think she has another revive.
Yeah, this is scary. Also, Paul is running out of shield PP.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully the brain shock takes a bit of the pressure off of that, but not if he keeps hitting the party.
Okay, that's enough for another shield. I don't know how many turns of shield Slug put up. I imagine things got kind of confusing.
Yeah, I mean, she has at least 4 right now, but... Yeah.
Yeah, I think all she can do is just wait this out. So she's taking kind of a turtle strat, which is going to help her keep Jeff alive, I guess.
Yeah.
And waiting for Gygas to finish Pokey off for her. But this gives Static some time to catch up. Did he go back to 6 for the heal, I guess?
Yeah, this is 6, I think.
Yeah, because the music is back, I think. Oh wait, no. I don't know. No, this is in our house. He's back on 8 though,
Oh yeah,
I think.
our house was 6. This is 8, yeah.
So he must have gone back just for that heal. Okay, now he's back on 6.
Kind of wondering if...
Oh, he's buying more bombs. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm kind of wondering if Slug's gonna manage to run Gygas out of psychic points.
Oh, that would be...
He only has 1,000 in vanilla. Between Magnet and using Rockin' every turn, he goes...
Freeze for 7 did it. We're on to phase 2. Wow.
Yeah, I
Big
mean,
breath
I guess...
of relief for Slug. Now
I
she
guess
just has
freeze
to
for
keep...
7.
Yeah, she just has to keep Jeff alive.
Freeze for 7 does more than a bash for 1, so
Yeah.
why not? Okay,
Still
and freeze
scary.
works again.
But yeah, freeze working is definitely relief. Oh, those are big hits. So we only have the 2 pendants.
Yeah, we kind of have to hope that Pooh survives for long enough to get a brain shock off on phase 3. It's gonna
Yeah.
be very scary if she can't.
Yeah. In Slug's position, I would be like... just... cheeks clenched in this fight.
Yeah.
This is terrifying, honestly. We're through. We're through to 3.
It's much faster than phase 1.
Yeah. Who's alive for the brain shock?
Yeah, it just needs to live one more turn.
Oh no! There goes
Oh no.
Boo. Okay, so we're relying on luck now.
Yeah, just have to hope that Ness and Jeff can clutch it out.
Yeah, because if Jeff gets lightning for enough damage on a prey turn, that prayer will take too long, and yeah, there'll be no healing. There it is, Thunder. It's Paula. Jeff
Yeah.
lives.
It looked like Ness outspared Jeff there, so hopefully that happens consistently. If that always happens, then Ness will be able to save Jeff from a Thunder. But if the prey text goes before the heal, then that's
Ness
just
is
way
also
too much time.
vulnerable to a Thunder right now, because I would take I would do a defend turn to heal Ness up, maybe. But then
Yeah,
you also have to
maybe.
consider how much PP you have left.
Yeah. I don't know if Jeff has any like healing items or anything. He's confused, so it might not even work, but
Slug risks healing Ness on a prayer turn and does not get punished for it.
I think that's like 5 or 6 prayers now.
Yeah, we're getting close.
I think that was 6th prayer.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because I
Thunder?
think 7th
Oh, no!
prayer is the first one. Oh, it didn't do lethal damage at least.
Ugh.
I think she had a heal queued up.
That's 7th prayer.
Oh, she didn't queue up the heal, and she's praying again. Okay.
Okay. That's probably gonna do it.
Oh, that's such a scary end to the fight.
That's it.
And GG to Slug.
GG Slug. Slug wins. Static is the first runner eliminated from the cave tournament, but valiant effort.
Yeah, he does get the moral victory of beating Carbon Dog. So
Yeah, and you know,
there's always
well
that.
played still. Just Slug just found that skip to 9 and clutched it out. And Static has put in a DNF in the race room. He's not gonna try to find Gygus. What a scary fight.
It started out so slow and then so nerve-wracking at the end.
Gonna invite Slug to comms via the race room, see if she joins us. I think she might have gotten up and just is gotten out of her chair and is just, you know, being Slug. Oh, we are joined by Slug. Congratulations, GG.
Hello.
I wonder what my heart rate is right now. Let me check.
Congratulations, GG.
Whoa, okay.
I am hearing echoes.
I want-
Oh, it's because I have your stream up. Okay. Okay, so thoughts.
Okay, I can't talk. The adrenaline is too much right now. I'm not used to winning, as you can tell. So it's at 93. Oh, 111. Okay, yeah, we're really jazzed up. I feel like this seed went so much better than all of my practices. All my practices were absolute ass. And so I was just like not expecting to like for it to go well. So I'm so glad that it finally did. I did get lost on floor 2, as you probably noticed. I was like, where do I go? And of course, it's always that one door that you don't go into. But from there, I was hanging out, like, hanging around. I had a plan of attack. So my plan was to kind of just see, like, if I saw skips early on, but kind of ignore them just from like the practice races that I did, because the one I did before my actual race, like all of my skips just went in a circle, and it was the most infuriating thing in my life. So I was like, okay, when I actually race, I'm just gonna like skip them until I start getting a little bit deeper into the cave. And then I saw the boss list, and I was like, well, I'm definitely gonna skip. And so then I skipped on to 7. I was like, all right, I gotta find a skip to 9. And then when I found the tiny ruby, I went to there, and then I saw it was moonside, and I saw the magic pudding, and I was like, okay, I am on floor 9. I didn't really fight anything. I feel like I went into Gygus with like a hope and literally a prayer. And that first phase, I was just like, well, okay. And I just kept looking at the race room, like, if Static isn't, I was like, he's probably already defeated Gygus. Like, and he's on his 7th prayer. But then somehow I got through the first phase, and I was like, please don't let second phase be freeze resistant. And then it wasn't freeze resistant, and I got through, and there were some scary moments in phase 3 because of the lightning, because they took out Pooh. So then I couldn't do the brain shock, so I just kept using life ups, and I somehow got through.
Yeah, that was a terrifying Gygus fight. You did an excellent job clutching it out. I noticed you tried the Pharaoh's Curse. I'm sorry it didn't work out.
I did. I knew you were. I knew you were doing comms, and I was like, the Pharaoh's Curse. I was like, I'm doing it for Pebble. I'm doing it for Pebs.
You
so I
actually
had to
did
use
have
it.
you actually did have the lead. You were the first to finish floor 6. Static wandered around for a bit and found a skip to 8, but also found super bombs. So we went to 8 to fight Carbon Dog, and so you actually went into
Aha.
Gygus with the lead.
Okay. Okay.
Early on, Static did find a skip to 3, but then he struggled against Clumsy and wiped after several minutes of bashing for 1.
Yeah.
So after he reset, you were actually high fiving in the same rooms. It was neck and neck.
Oh wow. I can't
But
wait to
he
watch
knew,
it back.
but he knew where Clumsy was, so he was able to pull ahead a little bit. But then you finished 6th first, and that really kind of decided it.
Yeah. I mean, I knew I was on 6, and like I said, my plan was just to kind of like ignore the skips, and I feel like that actually worked to my advantage. And then I did fight Clumsy. I just, like, when I first went at it, I hit him with freeze because I didn't know what it was, and I just wasn't paying attention. And
Yeah.
then when I noticed that he had dropped some bolts, I was like, oh, that's Clumsy Robot. So I paralyzed him, and then I was able to like take down his shield and get through that way. And then Shattered Man, I threw a bottle rocket and a bomb at him and called it a day. And I really just didn't want to fight any of the enemies on floor 9 because they were gnarly. But yeah, I went in with like nothing, and as you can see, I turned around and I was gonna go save it. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna send it, and I'm glad I did. So
It worked out. I think you had time to save, but I respect at the 1 hour mark thinking that you got to send it, and it worked out. But yeah, Static made his first run at Clumsy. He didn't have paralysis yet. He was still at like level 10, so that did not
Yeah, it
go
was
his
pretty
way.
early.
Yeah,
hey, Static,
Static.
GG's.
Hi, GG's.
How did
Yeah,
you
do you have any
feel?
thoughts? Yeah.
I don't know. It was pretty all right. I mean, I didn't win, but I didn't think it was particularly difficult.
No, it was still well played on your part. Just
Yeah,
Slug found the path. The
with all
divergence made the difference.
with all the super bombs and big bottle rockets, I wasn't scared of dog. I went right at him. I knew
Yeah.
I was on that floor. I was like, well, maybe I should try and get the 7 through 6 instead. But I was like, no, let's just skip to 8. Let's fight dog.
Yeah,
They got all these super bombs and bottle rockets, and honestly, it went pretty well.
I mean,
yeah.
that's a bold move. That's a bold move, though, to want to fight dog,
Yeah, once Slug went through the 7, like literally the first door she checked was a tiny ruby skip to 9. So it did.
No,
If you had gone through
Yeah.
6, you would have definitely caught up, and your bombs probably would have let you pass Slug in the Gygas fight if you found him.
Yeah, because it took
Uh,
me 13 years to get through the first phase.
Yeah, Pokey was freeze resistant and Slug didn't have damage. We got a heaven running sound off a prayer because we were on prayer stats, and then it became brain shock strats from there.
Yeah,
And
that's all I had. I was like hoping for the dazzling light. I was doing 1
Mhm.
HP, and I wanted to save my psychic points for the second phase in hopes that he wasn't freeze resistant, and he wasn't, and that's helpfully,
Yeah,
it got me
and it
through.
was smart because that was in fact what turned out to be the case.
Yeah.
And you definitely needed to finish that phase quickly because Googie was throwing hands.
Yeah. Yeah, I was definitely a little scared. I was a little scared. I was like, actually, what I was thinking, because like when I was getting toward the end of like the prayers, I was like, I swear to God, if he kills me, I'm gonna be so mad. Like I probably would have just wiped everything off my desk. Like after
Mhm.
going through that phase one and then dying, and it got close. I'm glad I got that Kraken soup. I do love me a Kraken soup.
Yeah,
So.
I was so scared when Jeff got hit with the lightning, but it wasn't lethal.
Yeah, I know. Because I was planning on doing the brain shock, and then they just took poo out immediately. Yeah.
Mhm.
Woo! All right. Well, cool. I won. Wow.
Yeah, you
Yay.
survive on to the next round.
Yeah, congratulations.
Hallelujah. Thanks. Thanks for racing and static. One else.
All right. Any final thoughts as we wrap up?
No, I hope everyone had a nice, relaxing day, and thank you for the restream, and thank you for the commentary.
Yeah. Thank you for your participation.
Yep.
Do we have anything?
Oh,
Do we have
good
any
luck
other
next
races
round, Slug.
scheduled already? Think static.
I think let me see. I think there are a couple.
There's Tuesday and Wednesday from what I see in the Discord.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tuesday afternoon because
It's a
Keely is in
matinee.
France. Yeah, it's Keely versus Oxboss, so I think Keely's French in France.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be an odd hour. It's gonna be at 3 p.m. American time, Eastern American time. And then Wednesday at 8 Eastern is gonna be Temple and Leslie,
I
and
can
Loncho
probably
and
pick
Andy
that
have not
one up.
scheduled yet.
All right, cool. Well, sweet. The tournament goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah, just fine, guy. I guess I'm gonna close it out here. But
All right.
once again, thanks for everyone for watching. Thanks for commentary. And good luck
Yeah.
in the next round there, Slug.
I'll do it for you, Static.
Yeah, and thanks Temple for restream. Lila Veer is doing an Ancient Cave. We're gonna raid over to Lila Veer.
All right.
Everyone have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.